Even in this holiday season, there has been lot of developments. Overnight, there was a very interesting development in Singapore, which has had major implications for Indian stocks and Reliance today morning. Reliance announced a deal with Future Group with great fanfare. It looked a very advantageous deal to Reliance. Let's find out what happened. Welcome back to Berich. Yesterday evening, the Singapore Arbitration Council, in an emergency hearing, heard Amazon's petition against Future and Reliance deal. What it has said directed Future and Reliance not to go ahead with the deal till the matter is fully heard of. What is happening? How is Amazon managed to get this stay and stopped Reliance from gaining control of a company that almost its size in retail? First, let us understand this. Future Kishore Bayani grew at a breakneck speed by using debt borrowed money to buy assets like Nilgiris. After the global pandemic came in, nearly for 3 months, there was no sale at the Future Group. He claims a monthly sale was 7,000 crores and there was a huge loss and he could not service debt. This claim may not be fully true because there was a lot of debt at the promoter level for which he could not pay interest. So the solution given, which was a shotgun merger, the shotgun being wielded by the banks who were pressurizing Kishore Bayani because they didn't want a big NPA on their plate. The deal was all the companies would be merged into future enterprises and future enterprises would transfer all the assets to Reliance Industries to their subsidiary holding their retail for a huge sum. The sum was exactly equal to all the debt, most of the debts that was to be paid by Kishore Bayani. Since this was a sunk sale, the promoters and the shareholders did not get anything. The shareholders were basically taken for a drive. This is not the first time Kishore Bayani's debt-funded acquisitions has got him into trouble. He is a serial entrepreneur and a serial offender in getting debt and getting into trouble. In the past, he has had to sell Future Capital, which was taken over by the CEO and has now morphed into IDFC First Bank. The second and more damaging thing was his fashion brand Pantaloon, which he developed with great skill. Because he had a huge debt problem, he was forced to sell Pantaloon to the Kumar Mangalam Group. The Kumar Mangalam Group has sold a fraction of that Pantaloon stock to Flipkart for a mega deal, and Pantaloon is still growing from strength to strength, while Kishore Bayani can just watch. At this, more like Vijay Malaya, the only difference is Vijay Malaya inherited his businesses and blew it. Kishore Bayani built his business and then blew it overextension by debt. Now, where is the problem and how did Amazon come into the picture? One of the promoter companies of Future is a company called Future Coupon Retail Limited, through which Bayani was controlling his empire. For a large sum of money, Amazon bought 49% of Future Coupon Retail. In the share sale agreement, Amazon had laid out various conditions in which in the third year and the 10th year, Amazon had the first right of refusal to buy the shares. And one of the conditions that the market is talking about is a prohibition that this sale at any time should go to Reliance Industries. Kishore Bayani violated this agreement under pressure from banks. This has led Amazon to make this appeal. Another problem was all shareholders' value, especially retail and passive investors like Amazon, was reduced to zero in this deal with Reliance. Thus, Amazon was facing a write down of nearly 20,000 crore investment, moved the Singapore Emergency Tribunal, and got an order today. What does this mean? This means Kishore Bayani's problems are far from over. He thought by selling to Reliance, more than 90% of his debt would be cleared. Reliance would assume the debt and he would, from the proceeds, pay off the most of the debt at the promoter's level. Banks were happy, even though they had a haircut. Reliance was assuming the debt and some of the real estate was being transferred to them. Bondholders were supposed to get their money back. But what Amazon's action has done is that either banks have to restructure the loan they have given to Kishore Bayani or call it an NPA. Bondholders holding bonds of future and the future promoter companies will be taking a big hit. All for all practical purposes, Amazon will either take a cash settlement from Reliance or buy Future Group at next to nothing. One thing is certain, Kishore Bayani, the man who made Indian retailing, really took it to great heights, is heading for bankruptcy like Subhash Chandra and Vijay Mallya and Anil Ambani. One more man bites the dust. The Indian retail space is now looking at a three cornered fight. Amazon has moved to block Reliance. Amazon is the only one who has the money to block Mukesh Ambani from taking complete control of the Indian retail space. They have already made an investment in more supermarket, which was originally the business of Aditya Birla Group. Amazon has been slowly increasing investments in India. As soon as this move was expected, because Jio is going to move into the internet space and push Flipkart and Amazon. While this is going on, Walmart has promised more investments in Flipkart, and Flipkart got into an alliance with Kumar Mangalam Birla Group and has agreed to take a stake in their fashion brand. The third corner fight is going to come from the Tata Super app, which Chandrasekhar is planning to launch. Rumors are circulating that Tatas are willing to give up to 40% stake to Walmart. If Walmart buys into the Tata Super app, then you are going to have the Tatas, Walmart, and Flipkart as one group, Amazon as one group, and Reliance as another. Kishore Bayani, one of the original founders of Indian retail, is going to be squeezed out. Unless Rakesh Damani moves online, even DMart is going to face the pressure. If DMart joins one of these alliances, then it's a three cornered fight. Otherwise, basically, even Rakesh Damani will get squeezed out over a period of next 2 decades. Finally, the Indian retail space will be dominated by these three players, two at present, and the third if Tata joins the battle. Thank you for watching Berich. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification. If you use Kindle, you can buy the book using the Kindle link given below. If you want a hard copy, send a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would get in touch with you. At the very end, if you want to get in touch with me, please send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. I am grateful for your support of Berich.